for Glass. Krejci low for Lucic, steps right in front, saving, score! Tyler Seguin.
Talked about this power play unit in the pregame show, Jack, and how much we like it. Like it for the mobility, out along the blue line. The fact that you have Milan Lucic, who works the front of the net. That's his primary responsibility, but doesn't end there. He has to have the ability to jump to the side of the net to create two-on-ones. It's exactly what he's able to do. Beautiful series of two-on-ones from the half wall down to the goal line to the front of the net.
Chara down the boards. Caron to Beverly, out high, back to Caron, and it gets under his forehand. Some big triangles opening up. Here's Kelly, he scored! Jordan Caron feeds Rich Kelly. It's 2-0 Boston. Two goals in a minute and 39 seconds.
Well, the Bruins were methodical and patient on their breakout. When it wasn't there, they reversed it a couple of times. They went D to D, even when they probably could have gone north-south. And then finally, they worked the puck from one side of the ice to the other. That's easy entry into the Flyers zone. The shot by Beverly after receiving the pass from Chara. That just misses. But nice rotation by Beverly. Third man high. Caron comes up the wall, makes himself available for Chara. And now the offensive rhythm and rotation is in motion.
Jordan Caron.
Couturier, back pressure from Campbell, breaks it up. Horton gets decked, but right in front, Paille scores!
Strengths of the Flyers team, the Bruins team, Jack, is their back pressure. Their back pressure is critical to the success of the Bruins. You're going to get a good look at it. Thornton's just trying to stand up in the neutral zone, but it's the back pressure by Campbell. The quick counterattack of the offensive blue line. Just lay the puck into the zone, allow Campbell to skate into it. Takes a quick peek over his left shoulder, sees Paille wide open on the opposite side of the ice. But the back pressure's the key. If you hold your ground in the neutral zone, you keep your structure, the back pressure will create the turnover, the counterattack.